I want you to notice that the only thing that's changed on this is that I have added the number 8. I still have 4 as my coefficient right here, but now we've added an 8 in here. We're going to have to deal with that. So before we can divide this 4, we're going to need to get rid of that 8. So let me draw my line through my equal sign so that we can be sure to keep this balanced. And in order to get rid of this 8, since it's positive, I'm going to have to subtract it to move it to the opposite side. Now the reason I subtract is because right now it says plus. We always do the opposite of what it says. If it were to say minus, then I would add it. But because it says plus, I'm going to subtract it. So subtract it on this side. Now 8 minus 8 gives me 0. So those is what we call cancel out. I'm simply left over here with 4x. And over here on the right, we also subtracted 8. So I need to put this in my calculator. 16 minus 8. Notice that gives me 8. So right here, I'm going to write positive 8. Now, our next step is to get rid of this coefficient of 4, right? Because when our final answer, we want it to just be an x with a coefficient of 1. And on the right side, we'll have to deal with this 8, because if we divide this side by our coefficient, we need to divide the right side by the coefficient. I do want you to remember that our goal is to get the variables left. So we want to get the variables on the left, and we want to get our constants on the right, which is our numbers that are written in black. So let me go ahead and do this final step. I'm going to divide by this coefficient right here of 4. And whatever number is in front of the variable is the number you divide by. And then I'm going to divide this other side by 4 as well. Now we already know that 4 will go into 4 one time, and that just leaves me with x. And then 8 divided by 4, if I go to my calculator, 8 divided by 4 gives me 2. And we're going to go ahead and box it.